Hey guys, welcome back to another movie buzzer. I got some news today, apparently. Um, I'm gonna let a few more people come in, see if anybody joins the stream. And then of course, we'll get right into the topic. Give me a second. We just real quick. All right. So on today's live discussion, we're going to talk about the fact that Sony just released that they were pushing Venom, Let There Be Carnage, back from its September 24th release date to October 15th, which is basically almost a month, not quite. And they have now put it basically where it's going to go head to head with Halloween Kills. Now, I was actually, I love it when I get a movie like you know, we get one week, we get another week, we get another week. I cannot stand when we have two movies that I'm really, well, I won't say really want to see because I really don't want to see Venom Let There Be Carnage. But when there's two movies that I am planning to go see, when they release them together, that to me just blows. I don't like that because I feel like I got to turn around and go watch the other one, you know. Because of course, we live in a day where everything gets fucking spoiled on the internet, so therefore I'm gonna just basically be spoiled from anything that happens or just from people reviewing something. Because as soon as somebody goes sees Venom, Let There Be Carnage, they're gonna basically sit there and you know, I want to see it on Facebook where it says this movie sucks, this movie's good, or something like that. If it's good, most people don't really comment so much about it and saying where it's lit and shit like that. But boy, if a movie is fucking bad, I hear all over fucking Facebook, and then I hear, it's bad, don't watch this fucking trash ass movie, and I mean, I'm already kind of planning for Venom Let There Be Carnage to be not a great movie. I am, like I said in my video about the trailer, the recent trailer. When I first watched it, I wasn't happy with it. Second time I watched it, you know, um, I realized Carnage looks a little bit on point. I'm just still not happy with, I think, the teeth. But for the most part, Carnage looks on point. Woody Harrelson's playing him. I can't wait to see that part of the movie. But everything to fucking do with Venom, I'm not looking forward to. I wasn't a fan of the first Venom movie. Um, it just didn't. I can never fucking finish that fucking movie. I never can. And the thing is, they're putting it up right up against fucking Halloween Kills. And in my opinion, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go see Halloween Kills before I see Venom. Um, that one, Halloween Kills, is one of my top three that I'm looking forward to for this year, and to actually, you know, and it's coming out. It's still coming out right at Halloween time. Halloween's going to be full force at that point. So yeah, I'm going to be very into Halloween Kills, and I liked Halloween. What was it? 2018, 19? I can't even fucking. 2018. I like that one. So therefore, I'm actually very interested in seeing Halloween Kills over Venom Let There Be Carnage. And I can't wait to see it. Now, what I might end up doing, because that's another thing. My whole family, my wife, my kids, we're all going to go see Halloween Kills. That's, that's a family event movie for me because we all like the Halloween series. Where my wife and son, they don't care about the Venom. They watched it, they didn't care about it. Um, so Let There Be Carnage more than likely will be me and my daughter. I want to go see that movie. Now, what I might end up doing is if they around here, if they release it on the Thursday night, I might end up going Thursday night to see Venom because it would be just me and my daughter, and we'd probably just go see that the preview so that way at least I get that out of the way because no one's going to really get on here and spoil, I think, Halloween so much. You might get a spoiler only because of the thing is it's going to be like a real long movie because it's going to continue into next year's Halloween ends. So, um, but I'm actually so I might end up doing that, and then we'll probably end up going to watch Halloween Kills that Saturday that it comes out. because usually, we work Friday. Me and my wife work Fridays. We're off weekends, so therefore we can, pick up and go watch it as a family. The kids ain't got school and stuff like that. So that's probably what's going to end up happening due to the fact that they made this move. I'm not. I just hate when they put a movie up against another movie like that. That's both movies are got fan bases, and a lot of them have the same fan base. Like I said, I'm a fan of Venom and Carnage, but not the series. I'm curious to see the Carnage brought to life. So it makes it where people have to fucking choose. In both these movies, they're not coming to streaming, so therefore they're going straight to the theaters, which makes it even more difficult. Because then you're basically, like I said, you're shelling out so much money. Like I said, if I could take my daughter, that's going to probably cost us about anywhere between 30 to 40 bucks for the tickets and also that. And then if I take the whole family to go see Halloween, that's going to be close to what, 60, 80? So that's a lot of money, and to put into that. So, but I'm kind of curious. I want to know what you guys think. Who's in the live stream? If you want to leave a comment, let me know what you guys think of this. Venom moving to October 15th, going head to head with Halloween Kills. Which one do you think is going to come out on top that weekend? I'm kind of curious of what you guys think. Like I said, leave a comment, send a super chat. Anything to help out. Help me out while I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys. And like I said, I wanted to talk about it. The fact that Venom got moved, and like I said, personally, I'm going to go see Halloween over it. When it comes to it. Now, as far as box office, again, they were both very successful in 2018, but they were released weeks apart. So now we're going to get them on the same damn day, and it's just kind of, all right, second, guys. But yeah, don't know. Like I said, I've had my everybody knows I have my feelings about Venom and how that movie, how that's not, to me, that's not my Venom. That's not the Venom I grew up with. Mostly because it's missing the Spider-Man element in that, and it's the reason why I'm just not big into it, and caring for it. Now, like I said, I'm curious about Carnage. I want to see Carnage, and definitely hit it up from there. And then Halloween, bigger Halloween fan, so therefore I want to watch Halloween Kills more than Venom. I want to know what you, like I said, I want to know what you guys think. The ones who are in the live stream, leave a comment. Let me know which one you're planning to go see first, since now they're both coming out on the same day of October 15th. Again, it's in Halloween. It's in October. I mean, you want to go see Halloween during Halloween, you know. And then I actually heard where Netflix is trying to actually have a deal with Universal in having Halloween Kills available on Netflix on Halloween night. So that might also, but I want to go see it in theaters. Ray sends in a super chat of $1.99. I do appreciate that very, very much, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm hyped more for Halloween Kills more. Yes, and that's where I am too. And I'm a big Michael fan. I'd rather see Michael, even though don't get me wrong, I'm a big Venom and Carnage fan. But like I said, it's just that the last Venom movie just made me not too big into this. I want to see Carnage for sure, but yeah, I'm stoked for Halloween. It was, like I said, one of my top three movies that I'm looking forward to. It was actually from the beginning of the year that I was looking forward to, this movie. Because we were supposed to have it this year, and then last year, and then we were supposed to have the final one this year. We were supposed to have Halloween Ends this year. Now it's pushed to next year. The only thing I'm worried about that is I'm going to be disappointed with the fact that it's going to probably leave off in a huge cliffhanger. Just because they filmed them back to back like that. Like I said, I'm more than likely I'm going to go see Venom probably on Thursday night. with my daughter just so I can get the spoilers, I think, out of the way. With because I know people are gonna spoil the fuck out of it. Venom, especially everybody who goes sees it on Thursday night and shit, they're gonna fucking get on Facebook, especially if they think it's trash or anything like that. They're gonna fucking light up my damn Facebook feed with that, and it's just gonna make me already more like, do I really want to go watch this movie? I'd rather go into it fresh. So I might end up watching that Thursday night if they have that available, and then catching Halloween on the weekend. Even though I'm looking forward to Halloween more, but if I had to choose, it's going to be Halloween over Venom. I'll wait for Venom if I need to, but I'm probably not. I don't really think there was too much. And the thing was, I was actually looking forward to where Venom was originally set in September, because at the beginning of September we have Shang-Chi, so I was planning on probably going to see that, and then at the closer to the end of the month we had Venom, so therefore there was kind of nice, a little space, but somebody's just worried about all this COVID thing, and it just also makes you wonder because there was rumors that they were going to push Spider-Man No Way Home back. Is that going to happen? Because Sony is the way they are. And the thing is, now it worries me too, if Sony does that, is are they going to push Ghostbusters back? I really don't want them to push Ghostbusters back because that's my most anticipated movie I'm waiting for. So definitely. Ray coming in with another $1.99 super chat. Thank you very, very much, sir. I appreciate it. Do you think Candyman is going to be bad? Candyman, I don't think it's going to be bad. I like the actor that they got to be in that movie. Because of course he was Black Manta and Aquaman, and that was my fucking favorite part of Aquaman. Hands down. That's the one main reason why that movie is high as on my list as it is. It's a good movie, but I like Black Manta, and I like that actor. So I'm curious on Candyman. I don't remember too much of the original, so therefore it's like I'm going into it not knowing exactly what's going on with it. So, but I am actually I might end up going to check out Candyman. I forgot about that one coming out. It actually slipped my mind. I've done a few videos on it as well, so I'm very curious to see how that one plays out. I don't think it's going to do that good though. But I'm looking. I'll look forward to that one because I'm a big horror fan. I like seeing it. Hey Hanzo, how's it going, sir? Nice to see you. What do you think of the Venom getting pushed back to go up against Halloween? I know you're not a big horror guy or Halloween fan, probably, but I know you'll probably go see Venom over Halloween. But I kind of want to know what you think about it going head to head with it. Who you think and this goes for everybody who's in streaming in the chat and everything. By all means, let me know who you think is going to come out on top. Is it going to be Halloween or is it going to be Venom now? Same day. Who's going to win it out that weekend? I mean, there's no streaming from neither one of them, so we're not going to have that as a detour because, of course, that would have been, I think, a big one. But yeah, I'm very much more Halloween than Venom, and I'm still thinking Halloween's going to beat out Venom that weekend. I think it will. You are, damn, and it makes it hard because a lot of people have been waiting for Carnage. We want our live action Carnage, and you're going to have all the comic book guys, or people who know this stuff. They're going to go out there to watch this movie. Especially, I mean, Venom made a lot of money. The first Venom made a lot of money and was very successful. And now you're putting Carnage in it, and it's just, and there's people there's people out there that like Venom. I mean, yeah, I know I'm probably one of the minority ones that don't, but it's going to be successful. But releasing around Halloween, when Halloween's coming out, it's going to be kind of hard to say which one's going to beat it. I kind of want to know what you guys think. Again, please leave a comment in the box below, or actually for me it's on the side, but leave a comment and let me know. Send us super chats, whatever you guys want to do. We'll talk about it. I have no problem with that. But yes, I watched Superman, Superman and Lois. Fucking fantastic episode, by the way. Fucking fantastic episode. Can't wait for that final one. Intelligent Cycle. Sup, Chris? Soon as I'd seen the trailers of Halloween Kills earlier on this year, it's going to set the bar. Plus, they're bringing back a few cast members from the original film. That is true. That's why I said, there's a lot of people out there that are horror fans, and that's another. You're appealing to more vast than you are with Venom. With Halloween than you are with Venom. Yes, Venom was successful, but you have your certain people that do that. But people will you know, go see a horror movie with their, take a date, go see a horror movie, and especially a Halloween movie. It's a slasher movie. It's a classic to go see. That's why I kind of feel maybe Halloween will do better than Venom. But it is, again, it could go either way. I'm wondering if they realize what they did and they don't push it again. I wouldn't be surprised. I should grab the water. I think the Coke is drying me out a little bit more. Intelligent Cycle says, besides the look of Carnage, Venom probably going to suck. None of the trailers gave me excitement. This is coming from the guy who didn't like the first one at all, but I see it mainly from the Venom. Basically, that's kind of almost word for word from what I said. I didn't also like the first one, so I guess I'm not, one of the minority ones. I know other ones who don't like it as well, but the Carnage, like I said, from the trailer, Carnage looked legit. I'm like Woody Harrelson as an actor and everything, and the Carnage looked lit. I liked Carnage. Everything I've seen from it. It's all the Venom scenes that fucking just turned me off. The trailers for Halloween, the teaser not so much, but the trailer got me like, oh damn, and they threw in you can see the Easter eggs and everything. Got me, okay, I want to see this. Then again, I'm also a Michael fan. I like Michael Myers, and so I want to see it. So definitely, more Michael, like I said. Intelligent Psycho says Lethal Protector comic and one I wasn't too high on. I actually have those. I wasn't high on them either, but to me, Venom, he does better when he is against when he's against Spider-Man. So therefore, when you took the Spider-Man element out in the original Venom, automatically, to a lot of people, especially like me who grew up with it, you already, turned off your fan base for that. So therefore, that's why I always say hashtag not my Venom. But I mean, it's good in its own. A lot of people still like it. If you don't know the character, you more than likely like it. If you didn't grow up with Venom the way I grew up with Venom, that's probably why. But it is, like I said, it is what it is on it. Andrew says, in my opinion, Venom versus Carnage in the church will be badass. It makes me wonder, how many times does he actually fight Carnage? Because it's like all we see was the church scene, or where he's basically going up against him in the church. So it's like, are we going to get this just at the fucking end of the movie? I think we're only going to see him maybe turn into Carnage twice, and that's just going to fucking, and that annoy me the hell out of me too. That really will. I think, because I want to see him actually as Carnage a lot, but also, I don't mind seeing Woody Harrelson being Woody Harrelson and playing this character, but also I want to see Carnage. That's what I want to see in this movie. And I just got a feeling we're going to get ripped off on that. Hey, Jason Lee, how's it going, sir? Andrew says, what about Topher Grace's Venom? We don't talk about Topher Grace's Venom because Topher Grace's Venom fucking sucked. I don't like that Venom. I hated that fucking movie with a fucking passion. It's almost it's a little bit watchable for certain scenes, but not many. To me, it's almost Batman. It's not as Batman and Robin level, but it is way the fuck down there with it because I remember just being so. That was one of those examples where the trailer was fucking awesome and made it look like we were going to get a badass movie. And when you go watch it, you are just fucking let down like crazy with that fucking movie. Um, Sandman was great in that movie, but I hated the fact that what they did with Harry. The Harry would have been fine. The Harry storyline would have been fine. My problem was the fact that they never said it in the movie and called him the New Goblin, but that was what the marketing was. And why couldn't they give him a costume or even just put on the mask like his father? That's all they needed to do, and that would have been fine. And then I would have just been bitching about Venom in that movie. But Spider-Man 3, God, fucking can't stand that fucking movie. So what sucked? Andrew says, so what sucked more, Topher or Tom Venom? Well, that is a great question because the thing is, I like the look of Venom in the Venom movie. I really do. I like Tom Hardy, and I don't mind him as Eddie. I did not like some of the choices that they did in the movie as far as like the script and just some parts of that movie. Just, I mean, when he gets in the lobster tank, and I understand you're supposed to, you got the symbiote, and I understand the reasonings behind it, but it's just sometimes when you see shit like that on there, it brings you down, and like I said, it alienated me from the very beginning with not having Spider-Man, and because I grew up with Venom being Spider-Man, you take away that origin, and it just fucking sucks. So, I can still watch it. It sometimes I just don't even I never make it all the way through the end of that movie. I really don't. So that's the reason why. Spray sends in another $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it once again. Spider-Man 3 is your favorite. Hey, to each his own, man. To each his own. If it's your favorite, that's great. There's movies that I like myself that, believe me, you guys probably would not fucking like. There's certain movies that I can stand that you might not be able to. So I mean, that's why everybody is different, and you're allowed to like whatever you like. I think Spider-Man 3 is the worst of all Spider-Man movies, so therefore that's the reason why it's on my lower list. I will do probably an updated ranking list once No Way Home comes out. So that's probably what's going to happen there. And then Andrew says, what Harry story flawed into 3 from 2 nicely after Harry found the lair in 2. See, and that was the thing. They set it up perfectly at the end of 2, and then they fucking did why? What's with the fucking ski board? What's with the fucking just so much wrong with that fucking movie. I can't. Andrew said, Tom said, we are Venom. Love that. And see, and that's why. And that's why I kind of liked Tom better than Topher, because of the fact of Tom, the way Venom talked to him, and basically he did say we, and that's a huge Venom thing for me. So yes, there was parts of Venom that I did like, and I do like Tom's better than Topher's. But again, it comes down to the movie just wasn't executed very well for me, and it alienated me without Spider-Man to begin with. So Andrew says Joker didn't have Batman. Bruce was a kid. Here's the thing. Me and my wife, and she had never watched Joker. We actually started it the other day. She's gonna finish it. We never could finish it because we had to get the kids to bed and stuff. But when I watch Joker, I don't think of it as a Batman movie or Batman related. Yes, it has a young Bruce in there. It has references to Gotham and stuff like that. But when I watch that movie, to me, it's more of here is a guy who has a mental disability, and look at what the world is doing to him and has done to him. So, and all these pieces fall into a certain place, and it causes him to crumble. Especially when he don't get his medication no more. Now he's starting to crumble. So therefore, to me, that's the reason why the Joker is more of basically a story of a guy with a mental disability, and when you're not giving your medication, what could end up happening. So, um, yes, I know it was based on that character, but yet again, that's another great point where you have a great director, great actor, and you do a great script and great movie. Where you have Venom, the script was crap. I thought the script was crap, and certain elements you're missing. Now, I have faith, like I said, in Andy Serkis doing Venom Let There Be Carnage. He's directing this, so I'm very curious to see how he takes it. Even though I am still got a feeling I'm just not going to like the Venom scenes. I really didn't, because they showed too much comedy in that first teaser, and it's not like they're going to fucking cut that out. It worked in the first movie. You're going to put that in the second one. That's fine. You're okay with having comedy. It's just don't overdo it. The whole Venom making breakfast thing, I'm not happy about that or anything. But the part where, like, he said he's going to eat Miss Chin for her not having her payment, you know, that's that was funny. That made me chuckle. Um, so yeah, like I said, Venom Let There Be Carnage. I got Andy Serkis directing it. Woody Harrelson's playing Carnage. Um, that's my hopes for this movie. I really hope we get something there. But I just got a feeling. I just have this feeling it's going to be a trash movie. I'm not going to like it. Andrew says, in my opinion, Carnage looks scary. Even his tongue killing that guy. Oh, you had to mention the tongue. Um, damn it! Just to me, I know that's where it's not my Carnage. Um, Carnage, and when he first came out and everything, and what I read from him, he didn't have a fucking tongue. He had black teeth. This is more. I understand this is the more modern version of Carnage, where he's got the teeth and he's got the tongue. Um, but yeah, I prefer no tongue for Carnage. Andrew says Woody Harrelson can play psychotic like Cletus Cassidy. Yes, he can. He's a fucking great actor. I've loved a lot of his movies, all the way from back in the day, um, all the way back in the day. Red Super says, have you seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and are you excited for the sequel? I have watched that movie. Here's the thing, I'm not big on cartoons. So like when I do my Spider-Man rankings, I won't put that one in there. To me, it's not a live action one, so I don't rank that one. But it is still a great movie. I am looking forward to the sequel, because I want to see what they do with it. Especially I want to see the Spider-Man 2099 come in and what they do with him and everything. So, um, and I know they're going to continue with like Gwen and Spider Gwen and stuff like that. So yeah, I am looking forward to the sequel. I have gotten, like I said, a little bit more into watching the cartoons as of recently, with the He-Man, the anime Demon Slayer. I'm watching that, and then also the What If that I talked about yesterday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2, see what they got coming out for that. Andrew says, didn't Carnage first appear in the 90s cartoon working for Mordo, sucking life force out of Dormammu, or yeah, Dormammu or something like that? He That was his first appearance in the cartoon. Yes, that's not where he originated from. He originated from the book that I actually have back there in the back. It's like I think 1992, 91, 92, or 93, one of those years. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, I got the first issue, his first appearance. I got the entire Maximum Carnage set, and a bunch of almost all of his '90s appearances, where the Carnage symbiote affected Ben Riley when Ben Riley was the Spider-Man at the time, and so he was Spider Carnage, which of course they incorporated that into the 90s Spider-Man cartoon as well. Which, by the way, I've always loved that fucking look too of Spider Carnage. Thought that was always a badass look to me. So yeah. Andrew says, I know Cletus gets the Carnage symbiote when a piece of Venom was left after he escaped from prison. Yes, when Rock escaped is when a piece of it was left, and that's how it affected Cletus. But as we can see in this trailer for this movie, basically he bites him when he's doing an interview in prison of Cletus, and that's how he gets the blood and the venom goes into him that way. And then when they try to, it looks like when they try to kill Cletus is when it activates the symbiote in him. And then I think that's when we get the scene where he's walking badass through the fucking prison, killing people left and right. I think that's that whole fucking scene. And that scene right there, I guarantee you, is going to be the bomb. Now, see, I did like the scene in. There is a scene in Spider-Man 3 I like, and that's when Peter is getting rid of the black suit, and it falls on Topher Grace's Eddie Brock there, and Eddie becoming Venom there. That I liked. That I liked, because to me, that was what I seen when I was a kid, watching, looking at the books, looking at even the comics, the '90s show. That's Venom. That part was, yes, but how they made Venom look in Spider-Man 3, that wasn't that ain't Venom. That's a skinny ass fucking Venom. And then also the fact that Topher Grace doesn't say, he says the part where he should have said we want him dead too, instead of I want him dead too, Flint. That part. If they would have corrected that, I would have been more in line to maybe like that Venom, but I still would have never liked the look. Yeah. Oh my God, Spider-Man 3. So horrible, so horrible. All right, guys. So we'll probably go another 10 minutes, unless we get any super chats or anything else come in. If you guys got any questions, by all means, just send them in. We'll keep on going talking. You guys actually haven't answered one of the questions I asked out earlier, and that was who's going to win the box office? Do you think Halloween Kills is, or do you think Venom Let There Be Carnage is going to take over? I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think on that. Who's going to win that box office weekend on October 15th? Andrew does throw in another chat here. When Topher Grace's Eddie became Venom at the church, it was scary with him screaming and the roar. Like I said, and they show part of that in that trailer before that movie came out. And that part right there, just seeing that, I was like, oh shit, that's going to look good. That's going to look good. I can't wait to see that. And it was good on screen when that part came on. Some of the scenes I got before that was like fucking trash. But and then of course, we get the whole Venom. What happens with him at the end of that movie is just, oh Jesus. So it makes me wonder. Also, we're going to get Topher Grace in Spider-Man No Way Home as Venom there. They're bringing back Doc Ock. They're bringing back Sandman, probably. I heard they're bringing back Sandman. Got Electro coming in. Why not bring them all? They got Willem Dafoe returning as Green Goblin. Some shit. Let's bring Eddie. Let's bring back Topher Grace too. Shit. So yeah. I mean, he could have blown up and went to another universe. You never know. Never know. Oh man, Venom. Why they had to move it? And I still think that they're going to move it one more time. I really do. Red Super comes in. I hope we get a live action of Scream. If there will be a third Venom movie with Tom Hardy, my money is on Venom 2 winning the box office against Halloween Kills. And the thing is, it's hard to tell. It really is. Because a lot of horror movies don't bring in more. And here's the thing: Venom 2 is going to be rated PG-13. Halloween is going to be rated R. That will be a great. It's easy for Venom 2 to win the box office at that point. It could possibly do it. I know everybody's excited that worked on Venom 2, but they have a great movie, and Tom Hardy's ready for Venom 3. They actually just released that. He was talking about that, how he's ready for Venom 3, and he is hoping he wants to fight. He wants to go up against Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He wants it to happen on screen. So that already tells me too that we're not going to get that in the second one. We're not going to get a Tom Holland's cameo or anything like that. But that this movie will be nowhere probably related to anything MCU. But also, hopefully, I just want to see a good Venom versus Spider-Man movie. Please give that to me before I die. Just don't want to see that. Give me a Maximum Carnage movie, please. And then Andrew says, here's how I see it. Topher Grace's Venom had the origin right, and the design of Venom was cool. Tom Hardy got the look of Venom and the voice right. I'll give you that. I give you that. Except for the design of Venom. Well, you said Tom Hardy had the look of Venom, but Topher had the design of Venom. As far as the design, I'm assuming you're talking about he had the spider on the chest, and he got the suit to correct. Well, you said he got the origin right, so yes. And then he had the spider on the chest. But Tom Hardy, yes, that version has the look of Venom right. He looks like Venom without the fucking spider. But and the voice is right. Yes, the voice. Yeah, I'll go with that. Definitely go with that. I think that's pretty on par right there. All right. But yeah, any more questions, guys? Just by all means, send them into the comment section here, and we'll go over them real quick. I do appreciate everything you guys have sent in tonight, and that we talked about. I do appreciate Ray for sending in those super chats. Very much appreciate it, sir. The more I get like of those, especially and everything, I can actually get off of my phone doing this. Because if I can get where this is like a steady income or anything like that, then I can actually look into getting the right computer with the right camera, get better cameras instead of this type that I'm using here, and get a little bit more professional, because then I can justify doing it. I've always gotten on here just basically to talk to you guys, to give my opinion on on things that I like. These are things that I like and I want to talk about, but sometimes I don't have that outlet to talk about this stuff. And that's what you guys are here for. We all like the same things, so therefore, because we're talking about, sometimes, yeah, we don't like the same things, but yet, we can always debate and argue, and it's awesome. I love being on here with you guys and talking this and going in, especially like you guys sending in chats and everything. That's just awesome. So that way we can go over everything. But yeah, now that you mentioned it, I think now that Red Super mentioned it, I think Venom 2 could possibly beat it out. Now that I thought about it, that Venom 2 will be PG-13 and Halloween's going to be rated R. I'll have to go look up what the box office was for the debuts for Venom and Halloween back in 2018 and see how much each movie made under opening weekends. Now, again, I think Venom will be better this time around because you're selling Carnage in this movie, and people have been waiting so fucking long for Carnage. Halloween, they know it's coming to an end. It's going to be this one, and then you got another one. And like I said, I know Netflix is working on a deal of where they're going to have Halloween Kills on Netflix on Halloween. So if you wait 2 weeks, you can watch it for free on Netflix. So or supposedly for free. Not positive, that's not positive yet. They haven't actually worked out that deal or anything like that yet. So we'll have to see if that happens. I'm still going to go. I'm still going to theater to see Halloween. That's like I said, one of my top 3 anticipated movies. I'm watching that one at theaters. Damn, I can't think of what else. I could have sworn something else comes out in October that I wanted to see. Red Super says, I just hope Shang-Chi keeps its release date because Shang-Chi comes out around my birthday. Well, happy birthday. I don't get to talk to you before then again. But I'm hoping it does too because we're like less than a month away. We're only like a couple weeks away from Shang-Chi coming out, and I haven't heard anything about them pushing it back. The only way I think excuse me, sorry. The only way I think Shang-Chi gets pushed back is if we get shut down. If the U.S. comes in or the country basically gets shut down like we did last year for COVID. And right now we just have cases rising, and I think that's the reason why Sony pushed Venom back. They're just being on more safe side to let it kind of die down. But unless we get shut down, which I don't see technically happening, I don't think it's going to move. I think it's going to stay right where it's at. But I don't also see that movie making a lot of money. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I'm going to go ahead and sit here and say Shang-Chi will open to 50 million. 50 million. That's what I'm going to go with. I don't think it's going to be as big as Black Widow. And it doesn't have the name. Black Widow was so different because people know that character now. Shang-Chi, no one fucking knows. The only reason why Captain Marvel did what it did was because it was a bridge between Infinity War and Endgame. You had the oh, excuse me, sorry. The post-credit scene at the end of Infinity War that kind of made you want to know where this fucking beeper is and who this is. So I think that's the reason why Captain Marvel did great. I got a feeling Shang-Chi is more Ant-Man level, to be honest with you. As far as its release, it's not. I think it's 50 million. It won't make 80, especially right now with cases rising still too. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as big. I really don't. I'll actually be doing probably a live chat of Shang-Chi here soon too. Kind of like the preview for it going into it, and then of course I'll probably I'm doing my reviews now this way as well through live a stream. So after I do see Shang-Chi, I will be also doing a review. Either I'll be, who knows? It just depends on when I see it. Because if I see it probably that Thursday night, I'm pretty sure Robert will do a review if he wants me on. I'll probably gonna be on there on his channel doing that. But if not, I'll be on my own right here with you guys, by all means, and just chatting away on it. But if we last call for any chats, any super chats, any regular chats, any last questions you guys want to get in, I'm going to go ahead and get off. I am actually heading to MegaCon in the morning, and I'll be there all day tomorrow. Taking my daughter to her first. She's doing her first cosplay and everything, so kind of looking forward to taking her to that. I used to go to these things a long time ago, so for me it's nostalgia going. All right, so this will be the last question unless the super chat comes in. Andrew, if Tobey Maguire comes back in No Way Home, I'll be a happy man. I actually be happy too. I want to see him and Andrew Garfield back in No Way Home. I really do. I want to see them come in and basically book in their stories. Book in the chapters of their films, and then that way we can move on because they never took. I feel Andrew never got a proper ending. Technically, I believe I say Toby really never got a great ending himself. He lost Mary Jane at the end of the third one and everything. I would have loved to see what happened after their stories ended and give them a closure. I know rumor is maybe Toby comes back and he dies in this one, and he's basically the Uncle Ben at that point. Let's see. Let's see. But once again, thank you guys for all coming in. I very much appreciate it. Like I said to Ray, thank you very much for those super chats. Very much, very, 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 very much appreciated. Thank you. And till next time, guys, that has been the Movie Buzzer for this episode. All right, bye.